Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, police are investigating right now after Lexington business was broken into overnight. We'll have the latest from police on this. Is it a trend? The story coming up.
The man accused of committing Lexington's latest murder will be in court today. We now have new details in the case.
And Lexington fire officials still trying to figure out what caused a house to catch fire last night. The details straight ahead this morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome to you. It is Friday and I'm Rebecca Smith.
And I'm Bill Bryant. We're glad you're with us. And the weekend is on the way, and that's all something to smile about. The Cats lost last night. A lot of folks very disappointed in that.
Yeah, but we'll ignore that.
We will.
Let's just focus on the positive,
and it's
right?
early in the season. Keep that in mind, right? The season, as far as weather, it's cool out there this morning. Let's check in with Micah.
I think the positive out of that is that's one less thing for them to worry about, is being undefeated the whole year. So there you go. Because that was all the talk last year. Live sky camera, there is your shot. 75 Winchester Road, all looks well. It is cold outside. You will absolutely need a heavy coat before you take off out the door. We're in the 20s. Now, heading into the afternoon, upper 40s to around 50 degrees, which is average for this time of year. We get off into your weekend, and we're kind of eyeing a warm-up. Now, it's not going to be extremely warm, but it's warming. I'll show you that forecast coming up in just about 10 minutes.
Hey, we'll see you then. Thank you. The man being charged with Lexington's latest murder will make his first court appearance today.
Well, police say 22-year-old Terry Farrell is accused of killing 18-year-old Jamal Gossett last month. We're learning that the man accused of murdering Gossett is from Louisville. According to 23-year-old Terry Farrell's arrest citation, he and Gossett were strangers. Police say Gossett was murdered on November 22nd after he was robbed by Farrell. That night, police say they found 18-year-old Gossett shot to death in the driver's seat of his SUV on Kent Drive in Joyland neighborhood. Family and friends said goodbye to the teenager on Monday at his funeral. Gossett was a recent graduate of Bryan Station High School. Farrell was arrested yesterday in Lexington and is charged with murder and first-degree robbery. He'll be arraigned later this afternoon.
We're tracking a developing story this morning. Police say a Lexington Captain D's was broken into overnight.
Unlike recent burglaries, it's the way that the intruder got in that has police taking a bit of a closer look this morning. The burglar is keeping police very busy. Just yesterday, police responded to a call for the similar type break-in at another restaurant just minutes away from Captain D's. That was at the Zaxby's. While there are a lot of similarities in the cases, police tell us it's too soon to tell if the same burglar is behind both break-ins. Here's what we do know. Yesterday around 2 in the morning, that burglar broke into the Zaxby's on New Circle and Russell Cave through a vent on the roof. He triggered an alarm, was caught on tape, but not before he got away with hundreds of dollars of cash. Then this morning around the same time, a burglar broke in through a vent on the roof of Captain D's, also on New Circle at Russell Cave. No arrests were made. The crook was caught on camera. So does the video show the same burglar behind both break-ins? That's the big question. Coming up at 5:30, we're asking police what they found on the surveillance tapes.
And just a few minutes ago, the police had not had an opportunity to compare them yet, so we'll look for that report coming up live from the location here in a bit. New this morning, firefighters are still trying to figure out what caused a fire that damaged a house in Lexington. The fire started about 6:30 last night on Haskins Drive off Newtown Pike. Firefighters say they were first called by a neighbor who reported seeing flames. They say they were able to contain the fire from spreading beyond the upstairs bedroom where it had started, but other parts of the house did have some smoke damage. Firefighters say no one had been living in the home recently. The fire remaining under investigation right now.
2 men now await sentencing after admitting they played roles in the death of a Clark County man 3 years ago. Yesterday, Aaron Spencer and Brandon Guy pleaded guilty to manslaughter, evidence tampering, and arson. They had been charged with murder. Winchester police say the victim, Kenneth Payton, was found dead after a house fire. But Spencer and Guy said they killed Payton during a fight, then set the fire to cover it up. Both men will be sentenced next month. It's an incredible video. It's been seen by millions of people around the world. A dash cam captured video of a deer hitting a police cruiser and just flying through the air.
And it was here in Kentucky. You know, the Northern Kentucky Sheriff's deputy who was behind the wheel is speaking out about how his close call became such an internet sensation. WKYT's Mike Byers at our live desk with that officer's reaction. Mike?
That's right. The month of December is one of the busiest times of the year in Kentucky for deer activity because of the run of mating season. This according to the state police. And now a small police department in the state is in the national spotlight after posting a video clip of one of its officers hitting a deer. Despite all of the attention, Kenton County Police say they want this incident to serve as a reminder that we need to be on the lookout for deer, especially during this time of year. So keep your eyes peeled to the screen right now. Kenton County Police posted this dash cam video of a deer hitting a police cruiser and flying into the air before running off. The police department then posted the video to their Facebook page, which has over 2 million views. This after Officer Chris Pitaluga hit an 8-point buck while on patrol Sunday afternoon. The officer wasn't injured and his cruiser suffered only minor damage. He spoke out for the first time since the incident.
I figured, get some attention around northern Kentucky, but I never expected it to get over 2 million likes and all the news networks, around North America and Europe carrying it.
Now, Kentucky State Police say the early morning and evening hours are when deer are most active, so that's when they say we should be paying most attention, especially when we're driving to work and coming home after work. At the live desk, Mike Byer, WKYT.
Good reminders, and those deer are out there everywhere at this time. Thank you very much, Mike. This morning, police in northern Kentucky continue to look for a bank robber who they say gave an unusual excuse for stealing money. These surveillance pictures show the robber at the U.S. Bank in Verona Wednesday. The Boone County Sheriff's Office says the man pulled a gun on a teller and demanded cash. But police say the robber also apologized to the teller and said that he had to steal money because his child had been kidnapped. U.S. Bank is offering up a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest.
This morning, the Fayette County Detention Center needs your help finding an inmate who didn't return after receiving a court-ordered funeral pass. The jail says 30-year-old Jonathan Howard was in jail on theft charges. They say he was released at 1 yesterday afternoon to go to a funeral and was supposed to return at 4, but never returned. An arrest warrant for escape has been issued.
Today, a Central Kentucky restaurant will be raising money for an employee who's dealing now with a tragic loss. Last week, Tonya Bailey's son, Marcellus, died in a crash in Shelby County. Bailey works at Johnny Carino's in Frankfort. All day today, the restaurant will donate some of its sales to help the Bailey family.
I've always encouraged teamwork and togetherness here and family, and it's a tight-knit group, so they feel for one another and help cover each other.
When any guest eats at Johnny Carino's today and mentions Dine to Donate, the restaurant will donate 10% of the total check to an assistance fund for the Bailey family.
Well, John Calipari and the UK men's basketball team really played what could be their first true road game of the season last night. The outcome, not so much what fans were hoping for, or the team.
And way out on the road, by the way, the top-ranked Wildcats facing off against the UCLA Bruins at historic Pauley Pavilion out in L.A. From the early going, UCLA looked to be in complete control, and at halftime, the Bruins led the Cats by 12. Unfortunately, the storyline remained the same in the second half. UK tried to fight back, but in the end, it wasn't enough. UCLA won it 87-77. Coming up here in about 15 minutes, sports will take a closer look at last night's game and discuss what's next for the Cats as they look to get back on track against EKU coming up on Wednesday. And EKU excited about their season, so it'll be a fun in-state game coming up.
Nice little rivalry.
Yeah. WKYT this morning is just getting started here on your Friday.
Most people know what the traditional Santa Claus looks like, of course, but a Santa in Oregon changing with the times. We'll explain when we return.
Oh, that's no fun. I like the red suit. Temperatures are sitting there in the 20s, 27, very popular number. It's cold outside, but we get a warm up towards your weekend. I'll show you how high we go coming up.